So now that I have the strings loosened up, I can use my string cutter to simply just cut these strings, kind of keeping an eye on it and holding it a little bit so nothing flies away. So now I'm going to remove these screws from the tailpiece. This particular one, they're not all set up this way, but this one actually has a screw to keep it in place. So keep that in mind. If yours doesn't have that, this thing could come loose. And you can remove it, but we definitely recommend taping things down so they stay in their original position. I don't need to remove this, but I will still tape it anyway just to keep it from rattling, and in case it does come loose, I don't want it to fall and I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to take some painter's tape here and just tape that down. This is why this painter tape is handy, because it really can help keep everything in its place. Right. With this bridge, very similar to this tailpiece here, is that it's screwed in, it's tight there. But just like this, I want to tape it down so it doesn't move around and accidentally come loose. It's just to keep this in place like this. It also kind of helps protect it as we move it around. So everything's nicely in place. I haven't yet unscrewed the pickups yet, because what I want to do is unsolder the lead wires from the cavity, and that way if I were to unscrew these now, then they would be kind of hanging and possibly damage the guitar. So I'm going to leave these in, and I'm just going to flip the guitar over, and I'm going to take off this plate here, this back plate. And again, I want to make sure that I'm keeping these. I have a specific bin for those. And every guitar, I shouldn't say every guitar, but a lot of guitars can be wired differently in here. So just because what I have doesn't mean it's going to be exactly what you have on your end. So there can be some differences.